Have you ever felt like your online persona was living a different life than you were? Maybe you found yourself spending more time curating the perfect Instagram post than actually enjoying the moment. You meticulously filter and edit your photos to project this perfect version of yourself online. But it's leaving you feeling empty and disconnected from your true self. Well, today's story is about a woman who went through the exact same thing. Our story begins with Sophie, a 33-year-old marketing professional whose life seemed picture perfect. She had a thriving career, a supportive network of friends, and a social media presence that many would envy. But beneath this seemingly flawless exterior, Sophie was struggling. Her life revolved around crafting the ideal Instagram feed. Every meal, vacation, and workout was polished, filtered, and meticulously captioned. She religiously tracked her steps, her water intake, and the ingredients in her chia pudding, all in the name of projecting wellness. Sophie told herself she was building a personal brand, but in reality, she began measuring her worth by likes and comments. Each post was a performance, a carefully constructed story that positioned her as the protagonist in a life that was better than average, if not better than most. Brands soon took notice of Sophie's curated life, approaching her for sponsorships. Strangers praised her lifestyle, and Sophie basked in the glow of online admiration. But this external validation came at a cost. She became so preoccupied with crafting the perfect online persona that she started to neglect her real-life relationships. She turned down invitations to events that didn't align with her feed's aesthetic, declining spontaneous adventures with friends in favor of editing photos and writing captions. Weekends were spent alone, not in the blissful pursuit of hobbies, but in the solitary activity of accruing and curating content. One weekend, an invitation arrived that threatened to disrupt Sophie's carefully constructed routine. Her cousin was throwing a backyard birthday party and wanted Sophie to help. The event wasn't particularly exciting. There were paper plates, mismatched chairs, and an ominous forecast that threatened to turn the celebration into a downpour. Sophie considered declining, her fingers hovering over the keyboard as she prepared a polite refusal. But then her cousin sent a message that stopped her hand mid-type. It was a simple reminder of how much family meant, and in that instant, Sophie knew she couldn't miss this gathering, not just because it was her cousin's special day, but because she'd been missing moments like these for far too long. So Sophie put her phone in her purse, something she hadn't done in months. She laughed, she danced in the drizzle, she reconnected with relatives she hadn't seen in months. It was a simple backyard party, devoid of the curated charm that filled her Instagram feed. Yet it was in this very ordinariness that Sophie rediscovered the extraordinary. She spent the day with her phone in her purse, not because she was being deliberately unplugged, but because she was present, really present in a way she hadn't been in a long time. Driving home that evening, the weight of her choices settled upon her. She realized she'd felt genuinely happy, truly connected for the first time in a while. A profound shift began to take place within Sophie. The grip that social media validation had on her loosened. She started sharing fewer curated posts, more authentic glimpses of her life. A quiet dinner, a challenging workout, an honest moment of self-doubt. She even shared nothing at all sometimes. Some of her followers, accustomed to the perfection she'd presented, drifted away. But those who remained, those who truly valued her friendship, saw and appreciated the real Sophie, the one who was more than her picture-perfect posts. Friendships deepened, as Sophie prioritized real-life connections over online curation. She reconnected with old friends, made new ones, and the joy of these relationships was a stark contrast to the emptiness of her curated online life. Sophie's story is a reminder for us all that while a filtered life may earn fleeting validation, real connections and unfiltered experiences bring lasting fulfillment. It's a testament to the courage it takes to peel back the layers of an online persona and to show up authentically in a world that often values appearances over substance. So what's the moral of the story? We can say that authenticity is more rewarding than admiration. Living for genuine moments and relationships beats living for likes. And the people who matter will value the real you over a curated image. If you liked this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to watch more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.